Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we set off on our journey to topple the power of the Titanic-sized power of the Stony Cliff Titan, aka the giant might of the King of all Crabs, the rock-type Pokémon known as Clavell. Once felling the Colossus, we earned ourselves our first bit of Herba Mystica, in our path of creating the most legendary form of medicine of all time, and with the guidance of Arven, we can definitely pull off that goal, but other than that, we decided it was time to take on our next challenge towards our path of becoming a champion-ranked trainer, and taking on the verdant Virtuoso Bracius definitely would help with that. But the fact is, the grass-type leader known for the Artisan City, honestly, he was definitely quite interesting, using his thorn-like appearance as a front to his pure ambitions of creating the best pieces of art the world will ever see. Seeing even, just in general, the fact that he was using battling as a way to create wonderful art in its own unique ways. So, yeah, definitely quite interesting. And he also turned Sudowoodo into a literal tree, which was actually pretty cool, with the Terra abilities. So, honestly, yeah, that was pretty interesting, because normally Sudowoodo is, well, let's be honest here, he's fake wood. So, using a grass Terra typing actually turns it into a tree. So, yeah, that was definitely pretty interesting. But, the thing is, well, because we did deal with the Stony Cliff Titan, we actually did gain the ability to actually dash with Miraidon now. So now we can literally dash through. Although my controller is definitely not the best thing for when it comes to this kind of stuff, but maybe we won't need to worry about him. What is that? Hello there. But the thing is I'm feeling like probably upgrading Miraidon as much as possible is a good idea, since now we know that, well, let's be honest here, doing this, just in general, the Titan quest is going to be upgrading Miraidon. Also, this thing's aggressive. Okay, then. He started running at me. But I think I might be able to catch him off guard. We did. Nice try, though. And there's a Rockruff talking about, interesting Pokemon. But, what are you? Capsicid? Okay, then. Interesting. Well, let's go for a Pounce. Are you a Grass-type Pokemon? You look like a Grass-type based on the coloring, but I'm not too sure. Oh, yep, he's definitely a Grass-type. We just one-shotted him, but maybe that was a 4 times effectiveness bonus, who even knows? But poor little guys went down pretty easily. Oh, and look, there's a little Nimble, little Grasshopper Pokemon. Pretty interesting that there's so many, Bug-type Pokemon in the wild. I actually kind of like that there's more Bug-type Pokemon than we normally see in some games. So it's actually pretty cool. Those pillars of light. Let me make sure we're going in the right direction first before we just randomly start going off somewhere, because we could easily go somewhere completely different of where I want to actually go. I want to probably... I did say we were going to do Team Star in today's episode, but I want to actually do the Path of Legends first, I think. So, West Province, Area 1, the search for the Open Sky Titan. I'm guessing it's that... Okay, so with the fact that we saw Cloth in the picture, I'm saying the Pokemon that's right above the 1, that's probably what we're looking for. Okay, so the Sky Titan, okay, but it's obviously a flying type, so that would definitely prove that. I'm guessing it's a new Pokemon, because that doesn't look familiar to me, even though it is, completely severely distorted, so... Interesting. The search for the Open Sky Titan. The Open Sky Titan. Information not verified. Boulders are tumbling down from a mountain in the West Province's area. One, perhaps a Titan wanting to keep the sky all to itself. The climb may be more challenging than the battle itself. Okay then. Interesting. But noted for sure. Definitely noted. But the thing is I feel like maybe we can use Mars here. Might as well try, since he is our new Pokemon. But those Pillars of Light, and let's do our first trainer battle. Just because we kinda didn't do many in the last one, just because, well, one, the gym didn't actually have a trainer, which was interesting. So it was kind of weird. We had a gym leader, but no trainers to stop us in our path to getting to Bracius. So it was pretty interesting. But here we go. Have you ever seen one of those pillars of lights? You can spot them even from far away. Yeah, we noticed one because we actually did do one of those raids. But Aroa. Okay, Aroa, what do you have for us? You have a Shuppet. Okay, Ghost-type Pokemon. Interesting. But we do have our little Rock Salt Pokemon with, apparently a new move. Or ability, as I should say, because I was looking at its ability and I don't think I remember this. Purifying Salt. The Pokemon's Pure Salt protects it from status conditions and halves the damage taken from... Oh, I didn't even read that part, but that's perfect. Halves the damage from Ghost-type Pokemon. Okay, then. So, but makes sense, because it is literally salt, and ghosts are supposed to be said to be scared of salt in a lot of, like, different things, because they can't go through it. So, cool. Okay. Well, the thing is here is, I'm thinking Smackdown is our main option here, but he's trying to do Spite. So, could be bad. He's going to try and drop our, like, power points dramatically. But if we at least get away with getting a couple hits into him, well, Nightshade didn't do too much to us, which is not too bad. But he definitely tried. But good try, Aroa, because your Shuppet definitely tried to do some damage. We actually ended up getting out of that pretty unscathed, mostly due to our Purifying Salt ability. But that's pretty cool, though. We have a way of weakening Ghost-type Pokemon, which I didn't even realize. Too bright. Too bright indeed. Our Purifying Salt has scared you quite silly. Let's see here. Let's try and get this Capsicid thing, because we knocked out the other one, and I want to make sure about this thing. I think it is definitely a Grass-type Pokemon, though, based on the fact that we did one-shot it with our little buddy there, to be honest. Jeff did kind of, like, knock him completely for a loop. But, okay, well, he used Razor Leaf. I was thinking maybe we could get away with that, but it looks like a no. Okay, so we'll bring back out Jeff, because Jeff should take a lot less damage than, well, Mars, let's be honest here. So we should be perfectly fine, because even if it tries to do anything, we can easily use our, well, obviously our strengths to obviously not knock out and maybe take advantage of what we can. So let's see here, let's tackle you down a little bit. I'm going to try and get you to a yellow HP. And see it a little bit under the map there. A little bit unfortunate. Some areas are kind of weird when it comes to, like, some areas that you could be in. Because it kind of... Not every single area is, like, hollow. Or, well, you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't force you through the ground in most areas. Just some areas, we start from, like, a higher ground. I think it knocks you into the floor if you're closer to the floor with a certain Pokemon. But down goes Capsicid. Let's see what's going on with this thing. The Spicy Pepper Pokemon. Grass-type. Okay, so yeah, it is indeed a Grass-type Pokemon. Traditional Paldean dishes can be extremely spicy because they include the shed front teeth of Capsicid among their ingredients. Why would you put teeth inside there? But okay then. Height of 1 foot. 6.6 pounds. Okay then. Interesting little Pokemon. So it's a pepper Pokemon. Huh. Okay then. Why does he have an eggshell though on top of his head? Because I'm trying to figure out why that's going on with him, but honestly an interesting Pokemon though. Doesn't look like a pepper to me, but maybe it turns into, well, much more obvious pepper in maybe its evolution, I would think, just because that would make a lot of sense to me. But definitely interesting though, for sure. Let's definitely continue our pathway up, since currently I don't see anything trying to stop us. And honestly, if we see a new Pokemon, we might as well take a detour for a second. But if we see anything that's been in the previous games, I don't need to really worry about it. I think some Pokemon might have new evolutions, though. The wind goes whoosh. The wind goes whoosh? What do you mean by that one? Are you talking about the Titan? Because that definitely sounds like it. Area 1 of the West Province has a lot of wind. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Well, technically it sounded like that based on what we were reading about the area for the Titan, so interesting. But Nizon. Okay, Nizon. What do you got for us? I think taking on a couple of the trainers as much as we possibly can might be a good thing, because we don't get much experience from what we normally do, so honestly it's probably best if we definitely make sure to take on some trainers every now and then. Plus, we did that with our other series, so it doesn't really matter if we, we fight off with a couple trainers every now and then anyways, because we'll keep the, the strength of our Pokemon up, which is definitely a good thing, for sure. I'm going to throw in a Super Potion on Quaxly here, because Mars is definitely going to need it. But interesting, I still think this Pokemon reminds me of Mario more than it does any other Pokemon, or, thing. Because it's definitely Rock Salt. Oh, Purifying Salt. Doesn't affect Oh, it tried to status me. Nice try though, buddy. We completely go around that one. Although I'm surprised Confusion can hit us, because that's a status effect. They didn't really think about that one, did they? I'm gonna be honest, because that is a status. It's 100% a status, there's no way around that one. Because even though it doesn't specifically say we're confused, we did technically take a status ability that can affect our battling. So, kind of unfortunate that we can be confused. But down goes you and your little Venonat there. No, don't stop my whooshing. Sorry, I'm gonna be stopping your whooshing anytime we want. Oh, Sammy's evolving. Okay then. So, it looks like we're gonna be seeing whatever our little pooper is gonna evolve into. And, oh, okay then. Well, that's an interesting version of Quagsire, but I don't think this counts as Quagsire anymore. Also, there's a one thing, if you're too close to the ground, it definitely does some weird things. But there we go. Okay, so congratulations, your Sammy has evolved into a Cloudsire. Interesting. So it's a new form of, just in general, Quagsire. Interesting. Or Clodsire, actually, technically, but I'm gonna probably call him Cloudsire, just because it's easier to say, in my opinion, but interesting, though. It's a more land-based Quagsire, though. That's cool. I like him. Welcome to the team, Cloudsire. But let's see here. Cloudsire, the spiny fish Pokemon. Poison ground. It lives at the bottom of ponds and swamps. It will carry Wooper on its back and ferry them across water from one shore to the other. Almost 6 foot tall, even though it's on the floor. But obviously, I'm pretty sure they've recorded its height lengthwise than it is height-wise, but almost 500 pounds, geez, or specifically 491.6 pounds. That is a heavy Pokemon. That is a super heavy Pokemon. And based on the Pokédex, that is its final evolution. Interesting. Well, he wants Amnesia. This Pokemon looks like a Pokemon that would work with that. Let's see here. Special defense is 50. Defense is 30, but it's not a bad thing, though. But the thing is Amnesia's for special defense. Thing is I like this Toxic Spikes. I think we can easily make use of this. So I'm going to say no to Amnesia for now. We can easily change our minds on that, because we have the ability to swap our moves out if we want to. So it's not a bad thing, for sure. If we change our minds and we have a strategy for Amnesia that isn't like what we're currently using, we definitely can change our minds at an instant if we want to. So, honestly, Amnesia will probably come more in handy later in the game, I think. Oh, hello, Capsicid. I didn't even see you. You're so small. But, yeah, I did not mean to run into you. And what is that thing? There's one thing flying next to me, but I'm pretty sure I saw another thing on the other side. Really? Mars, can you run away, please? Thank you. Because, I want to check out whatever that thing is. Because new Pokemon are new Pokemon, right? So, let's swap back into Donald for a second. Just because it's easier to deal with new Pokemon. With Donald, specifically. Thing is I think it's easier to get behind this thing on foot than it would be to do any other Pokemon. There we go. Because I think Miraidon makes it a little bit harder to catch a Pokemon off guard. But here we go. This looks like a fairy-type Pokemon. But Flittle. Okay, Flittle. Nice to meet you. Well, whatever you are, you're definitely interesting. I just hope Double Hit doesn't knock you out. Okay, barely almost did. But we definitely did drop you into a point where we can easily throw a Great Ball at you. And because we caught you off guard, we get a free turn to, obviously, attack you and throw a Pokeball at you. So this is actually the best possible way, and it ended up working. One and done. Let's see here. Flittle, though. What exactly is a Flittle? I think it's Fairy, though. But I'm not too sure. An Iron Defense for Mars. Now that could be really good. Now that's much better than Rock Polish. Because the Pokemon's slow already, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna say, yeah, just throw out Rock Polish for Iron Defense. That could come in more handy than anything else, because Iron Defense on a Pokemon that's made out of rock, I feel like would definitely be a good thing. But Flittle, the Frill Pokemon, it spends its time running around wastelands. If anyone steals its beloved berries, it will chase them down and exact its revenge. Okay then. Almost a foot tall and 3.3 pounds, but it is a psychic Pokemon and not a fairy type. Weird. Okay then. Well, we'll send you back to the box for now. Maybe we'll change our mind if we see that you have an evolution that we might like. But, weird Pokemon. But here's the other thing. Because that's definitely another different Pokemon. I thought it was the same one, but it's actually different. Okay, Tadpole. Wait a minute. Tadpole? Wait a minute. Is this the pre-evolution of that one? Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so the thing is obviously the, oh, thank you actually for, please actually paralyze me. Nope, okay. I was hoping it would, but I double critted him. But the thing is in the trailer for the, what I think is the third gym leader, the Iono girl, it showed her actual Pokemon, and I'm pretty sure that's the pre-evolution to it. I'm not too sure on that one, but it definitely looks like it, but I accidentally knocked him out. But it's 100%, oh wait, here we go. Did I get him off guard? Probably not. But I want to catch this guy, just to sate my curiosity. But I don't want to knock him out again. So, let's try going for a double kick here. Hopefully we don't crit him, but thankfully there's multiple here. So it's not going to be too hard to find one we can get. Although he did avoid me, because of the fact that he just dropped my accuracy by just a little bit. But he has Water Gun. That's interesting. So, based on the name, I'm getting Electric type. And the thing is the thing that Iono has is 100% Electric type. But the Water type moves are kind of catching me off guard. And this paralyzation is just rude. Okay, I'm just throwing the Great Ball at this point. If I'm gonna get paralyzed constantly and not be able to move, I'm just gonna throw a Great Ball and we're gonna go the easy option. See, one and done. It was better to just throw it. Okay then. But we did get Tadpole, so maybe this will sate my curiosity, because I am curious. It is, okay, 100%, because the thing is the Ellie Frog Pokemon, I think, is its nickname. Because the thing is they showed it in the trailer, and it's a Pokemon that's obviously been shown before the game came out. So Tadpole. So obviously the pre-evolution to, I think its name is Bellybolt, I think. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it is pure Electric type though. So that's kind of weird that it has Water type moves though. But it is a Tadpole, so it makes sense at the same time. Okay, Tadpole, the Ellie Tadpole Pokemon, Electric type. It floats using the electricity stored in its body. When thunderclouds are around, Tadpole will float higher off the ground. 1 foot tall, almost 1 pound. Interesting, okay. We'll send you back to the box for now. Actually, he might end up being better than Pam. I don't know. Depends on how fast the Pokemon is. Because the thing is at the current moment, I don't really have a reason to use Pam, and I feel like for the fact that it was one of like the earlier Pokemon, it might fall off very, very soon. I don't know how strong the Pokemon gets, so I'm curious, how fast is that Pokemon? If it's decently fast, I might use it, but the thing is I don't think it is faster. So the thing is we go based off this, you're 16, and you are 16 as well. So, I can't really tell from a glance. But if I can find a better Pokemon to swap, just because I need some more fast Pokemon, I really do. I was looking at my stats, and we're definitely going to need it, but we're going to leave that trainer alone. We've been doing a couple battles here, so I think we can start making our way towards our next little planned area, because obviously it's, ooh, rare bone. A rare bone that is extremely valuable. Wait a minute. Now, is that a treasure, or is that just an item? I don't even know what that is. Oh, it is a treasure, okay. I was about to say, I was like, ooh, okay. That caught me off guard. But, yeah, interesting. Just because of the fact that, for the most part, yeah, I just didn't expect to get a treasure like that, just, like, out of the blue. But yeah, because we've been fighting a lot of, trainers, I feel like we fought 2 of them, we got a couple new Pokemon to learn about the Paldea region a little bit more, as well as the fact that, we are getting closer to this flying Titan, and who even knows what it might have for us to deal with. So, definitely gonna need to be careful. But, at the same time, our Rotom phone's going off. I think it's Arven. But Rototo? Let's see, is it Arven? Because I would... Yep, it is him. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was going to be Cassiopeia, because that's... We haven't gotten into a Team Star area yet, and I would think that Cassiopeia would call us whenever we get to one. So, okay, so it is definitely Arven, though. Yo, Spooks. So from what I gather, seems like the Open Sky Titan lives somewhere up in this mountain. There are all these crazy boulders raining down from the mountain too, so it's gonna be a little tricky to stand around. Look for the Titan while dodging all those. I think you'll be set flying. Get hit by a falling boulder. Maybe you can power your way through. Top that brute of yours. True, Miradon definitely can help us, and he does have his ability now, so we definitely can make use. Thing is there's so many small Pokemon I keep running into on accident, because we've already seen Nimble, so we'll leave him alone. And that's a Mudbray, I think, yeah. I thought it was a different Pokemon. But let's see here, how do we get up there, though? Because I don't see a pathway from where we are. Ooh, what is that guy? Hello, what are you? Let's see what that thing is. It's over here somewhere. Or at least it's in this area. Oh, well, we're basically on top of it. Where is it? That's a new Pokemon, so I'm quite curious about that thing. Thing is I don't know if it's in this area that we're at right now, or more closer towards the mountain. I think it's probably up the mountain up there, probably. But it says it specifically... Oh, really, Skidoo? Really? Some Pokemon get curious and they actually walk right into you sometimes. So, it makes it kind of weird when you're trying to leave a Pokemon alone and you're trying to check other things out at the same time. But, yeah, I don't see this Pokemon anywhere. It says it's supposed to be here, but I don't see him anywhere, so unfortunate, because that Pokemon looks kind of interesting, just gonna be honest. But the thing is I don't see any hiding around here. But that could just be because we're probably not in the right spots. I have a feeling it's probably up the mountain, and not where we currently are. There's a waterfall here, that's interesting. Okay, let's take a little bit of a stroll back to the Pokemon Center area. And I think that's where we want to start our adventure on climbing up this thing. So let's make our way back down. Maybe we'll run into that Pokemon at a different time. Because, let's be honest here, once we start climbing that mountain, maybe we'll actually find him a little bit easier. Because the current spawns at that location are definitely not in our favor for trying to find him. But, thing is let's continue our pathway up this mountain. And hopefully find this flying Titan that we're being told about. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, I think I see it. Oh yeah, I definitely see it. Okay then, it's very easy to see. And, oh, hello? Wait a minute. You're the thing that was in the sky. Wait a minute. That's the same color pattern as I just saw the thing in the sky. Where'd you come from? Bombardier. Bombardier? Wait, did you just dive bomb me from the sky? Is that what just happened? I think that's literally what just happened. And that would make a lot of sense if that's your name. So, interesting. Okay then. So, once I get a better look at that thing, I think that's the same color palette though. For the Pokemon that's flying above and dropping rocks on top of that area. We can actually maybe see it. Let's see here. Because we could turn our camera around. So maybe we could use that to our advantage. Oh. What was that? Okay, just knocked itself out without me doing anything. Okay, sorry, Bombardier. Yeah, that's 100% what that is. Huh, okay then. Well, we got a free look at what the Pokemon is for, I don't know how. I think he dive bombed us though. But interesting. But that's what it is apparently. Huh. Okay then. Well, it's obviously a stork of some sort. But I don't think we need to use our new ability though to do, like, get around these boulders. I think as long as we're paying attention to where we're moving and staying behind, like, certain little cover zones, we should easily be able to get to them without being smacked upside the head by one of these boulders. But thing is, there's definitely quite a few of them. Okay, let's see here. So far, so good. And I think we might have gotten up to the top here. I think. Unless, we still got a little bit more to go, but, I think we got to the top of the boulders being currently dropped on our heads. Let's see here. Yeah, that's 100% what we saw. Huh. Weird. So it's using the flap on its chest as a, like, obviously, like a little bag. That's interesting, like a stork. Huh. That's interesting. But let's see here. Bombardier, the Open Sky Titan. Okay then, thing is do we want to use our terrestrialization on Donald? Or do we want to use it on Mars? Because Mars is a rock-type Pokemon, and it would do better against a flying-type Pokemon. So maybe we should just do normal damage here. So let's save our terrestrialization, I think. But we might be able to do decent damage with Donald on its own. Yeah, that's not bad. We did pretty decent for what it did back to us. So we're still doing pretty good. And it seems like we're perfectly in right to our level for this area. Because, obviously, we took a little bit of damage, but the thing is, it is a boss, so it makes sense that it's doing the damage that it's doing, but it's not one-shotting us. And that's the key note there. But here we go. Now we have good old Mars here. So terrestrialize for sure, and then smack it down. Because smackdown on flying-type Pokemon is usually pretty good. So, unless they change the ability of it, but the thing is it is definitely for flying-type Pokemon. But, good old Quaxly, also known as Mars, has this nice little rock-type, Terra-type, too. It's kind of interesting. It looks like a... kind of like the Roman, just Greek, what am I thinking? Olympus. It kind of reminds me of, like, Olympus, which is kind of interesting. Huh. Oh, fell straight down to the ground. And I think we just got Bombardier down first phase. Because we saw that there was 2 phases based on Cloth. But it looks like he is opening up another area just like Cloth did. So I'm guessing that's where Herba Mystica has been gonna be hiding here. And it's a green type this time. The Titan Bombardier began eating something. Oh, and there's Arven. Hey Arven, long time no see, buddy. Spooks, you managed to get the Titan somehow, huh? Yep, we definitely did. So that's the Open Sky Titan. Wait, is this Titan what's been dropping all those boulders? I was lucky enough to be able to sneak up here, because it had all its attention on you, little bud. Looks like it's trying to power itself up, though. Like, with some kind of mystical meal power or something. True there, bud. So we better get ready to go all out. True there, Arven. True there indeed, buddy. But it's gonna be fully healed now. So we're definitely gonna need to be prepared. Okay, he's definitely powered up, so we definitely need to be ready. But let's definitely terrestrialize instantly and go straight for a smackdown here. Trying to drop rocks on folks. It's dangerous. Let's give this thing a good taste and feel. Oh, he's also using a Quaxly. That's interesting. So we both have our own version of the Pokemon. That's actually pretty cool. It's actually really good for us because now we have 2 rock-type Pokemon against this Bombardier. And, well, it's obviously a flying type if Smackdown is doing so good against it. But the thing is he's going for the other one. So we get a free... Well, he's going Rock Throw, but we're definitely going to go for a Smackdown here. And it might drop him. I'm not sure. It did decent for what we did. Yeah, that definitely does decent. Okay, Bombardier fell straight down. Not bad. Let's go for another Smackdown again. And try and knock him out here. And he's trying Rock Throw on our little... Arven's little Pokemon, but honestly, down goes Bombardier, and second Titan, I think, has been felled. I'm not sure if it's always going to be 2 phases, but it seems like at least 1 phase to open up the Herba Mystica area, for sure, on these Titans. Unless say one is obviously, upgraded beforehand, but you defeated the Titan Bombardier, if we did. But down she goes. And good old Mars got a level and Pam did as well. So we'll definitely take what we can get. But what do we get for taking down that one? Because that one was a different type of Herba Mystica, because the other one was purple, but that one was green. Yeah, way to go, Spooks. Thanks, Arven. Looks like we don't have to worry about any more boulders falling on us now. It definitely seems that way. But let's get to that Herba Mystica first, before we start worrying about anything else. Since that is definitely why we're here. There has to be more of that Herba Mystica, and ain't over in here. Let's hurry and find it before that Titan can come back for another go at us. True. Probably the smartest thing. And if we take its Herba Mystica, it won't be able to go second round like it tried with us. So, definitely good if we get that. We're lucky. There'll be another herb in here. Yeah, hopefully. We see a green light, because obviously it was green. We'll definitely be in luck. I knew it. You knew it? Is it indeed here? Yep, I see a green light. That's good for us. So there we go, our second Herba Mystica. The last one was sweet. So I'm guessing this one's going to definitely be a different flavor then, which is interesting. Really is here. There's one of the herbs. This is one of the herbs. Make no mistake. Well, that's good. Good to hear. Another super medicine for us to grab. And you and Arven found the bitter Herba Mystica. That makes sense. It is green. Reminds me of lime. So, makes sense. Bitter. Okay. And woohoo! We did it. Thanks, Spooks. No problem, Arven. But 2 down, 3 more to go, though. And hopefully, based on what we got with the last Titan, maybe Miradon will rank up again, maybe? I'm gonna hope that's how this works, because I don't know if it was just a one-time thing or not. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Bitter Herba Mysticas. Power, great for your circulation. Really gets the blood flowing. And it warms you right up. Nice and toasty. Even boosting the immune system. Or so it says, of course. Okay. Other than that, that's definitely still good. If I could just slip this into a tasty sandwich and get him to eat some. Talking about him again. Still no clue, but I still feel like he has a sick Pokemon based on the fact that we heard a Pokeball open the last time we got a Herba Mystica. And he said that, you can come on out now. So I'm still feeling that, but I'm not sure if it's a sick Pokemon or just a Pokemon that's not feeling good. But it still feels that way based on what he's been saying, because he's never been honest with us what he's been talking about. Well, what are we waiting for, Spooks? It's time to dig in. Let me whip up something up for us. Okay. Well, thank you, Arven. And hopefully, whatever we're doing, we're helping out pretty good. But here he goes, cooking up another sandwich for us, hopefully. Bob's your uncle. Here you go, my special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And it comes with a signed Titan badge, as a token of my gratitude, of course. Thanks, Arven. And here we go, our second badge of our little Path of Legends here. Open Sky Titan defeated. Path of Legends. Also, his face is not making that sandwich look any good. But, we got ourselves a bitter sandwich. And hopefully we can give it to Miraidon, because if we can, that'll answer my question. Oh, Miraidon is coming out. Okay, so we might actually be upgrading Miraidon again. But the thing is what would the next upgrade be? Because I don't know if it's like an order of getting certain things, or depending on where you go, you get certain abilities or something like that. Because I'm not too sure, for sure, to be honest, but it could be like based on where you go. So, for the Flying Titan, could be flying? That would be cool. I would definitely say that would be nice if I can get a flying ability right now, because that would make things easier for getting places. Oh, come on. You again. Yep. Sorry, Arven, but my sandwich is good for good old Miraidon here. If he wants it, he can have it. Do you want to give your sandwich to Miraidon? Here you go, buddy. Honestly, it didn't look too appetizing, so you can have it. It's trying to say thanks or something. Well, that's good to hear. Well, good thing I made extra. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. You're helping me out a whole bunch with hard stuff, so it's only fair that you get more. Well, thanks, Arven.
I definitely, absolutely did not make extra so that Miraidon could have a sandwich, okay?
Well, he's having it anyways. There you go, buddy. He really doesn't like Miraidon, but honestly, seems like he's still got a soft spot for him. Even though he tries to act all tough about it. Miraidon will be able to move across water now. Okay, so it's not flying. So, that's interesting. So the Flying Titan didn't give us flying, but now we can swim in water. Which is good because there's a bunch of areas that have been kind of blocked for me. That was in like little patches of water. So now I'll be able to go in those little areas now, which is good. But,
did it grow stronger again?
It definitely seems that way. But now we can swim, which is definitely good.
Man, these Herba Mystica really do pack a punch, don't they?
You could say that again.
I mean, they'd better, or else I'd really ump the creek.
Oh, Miraidon sees another sandwich. Please don't do it, bud. But he definitely will grab it if you don't stop him.
Don't you dare touch that. That isn't for you.
Oh. He's definitely mad about that one. Oh. Well, at least he definitely turned off that light bulb pretty quick, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have shouted like that.
Can you be more honest about what you want us to do here, bud?
Guess I should at least tell you the full story, Spooks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Come on out, bud.
Okay, so what has been going on here? Oh, wow, that's a very big dog Pokemon. Based on the fact of the nose, that looks like the Mastiff Pokemon, and based on the naming, Mabostiff, so this is the evolution to it. Huh. Okay, then. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
This is Mabostiff, my partner.
He doesn't look too good. So, I was right on it being a sick Pokemon then. Huh. Poor little guy doesn't look too hot. So good thing we've been trying to help him. Because honestly, super medicine or not, we had a good reason to help him anyways. So, poor little guy though. Don't know if it's old age or just him being sick, but he does not look too hot at the current moment.
Here you go, bud. Eat up. This sandwich should make you, or at least help you feel better.
Come on, little buddy. I actually would be sad to not see you eat it.
Slowly now. Take your time.
Come on, bud.
Small bites are fine. Just chew nice and slow.
Oh, it's going for it. There we go. At least what we're doing seems like it might be helping him. Aw, poor Arven. He's only out here taking down Titan Pokemon to help his little sick Pokemon. That's sad, but it's actually really nice of him to go through all the trouble to try and help his Pokemon out like that.
My buddy here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. He never really recovered.
Aw, that sucks. Have you tried a Pokemon Center? Potions and things don't work. I'm guessing potion and things don't really work then?
Nothing seems to help. Not potions, not Pokemon Centers. Nothing.
Oof, that's not good. Hopefully these super medicines will help. Because, let's be honest here, if that doesn't help, he's definitely going to need something extra special.
Mabostiff here is the only thing in the world I care about. The only thing. So promise that I'd make him feel better. Whatever it takes.
Aw, that's nice of you, buddy. Well, it's good to see you have a heart for at least some Pokemon. Because poor Miraidon doesn't get that one.
I searched online. I've read books. Looked all over and tried every cure and remedy I could find. But nothing really worked. Almost giving up hope. That's when I found out about the Herba Mystica.
That book, what is it? You've done your research. You've definitely done your research.
Yeah, you see, found this book in my dad's lab.
So this is from Toro's lab, then. Herba Mystica Area Zero was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor. When eaten, we dubbed them Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Paldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokemon. Would this not make Mabostiff into a Titan Pokemon, though? Based on what that says? Huh. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. Well, that's not good if it turns into a Titan Pokemon. But I don't think it would attack us. because it wouldn't have a reason to. I think it's just because the Pokemon are wild Pokemon, and that's why they're going crazy when they're Titans. But, okay then.
It's this book, full of crazy stories and legends and things. Still bit of stuff nobody usually believe.
Well, there's definitely some believability in that book based on the fact that it brought us right to some Titan Pokemon. So, there's definitely believability there.
When I believe it, I think what it says is true.
I can see that too, just by the fact that we found a Pokemon that it literally said that we would find, and we found some mystic herbs in the areas that they were at, so I think it's already proven itself.
And according to this book, eating all 5 Herba Mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, Mabustiff's paws were cold as ice before he ate that last herb, but they warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have.
Let's see here, is he feeling a little better? Hopefully so.
Oh, you done eating, bud?
Seems like it. Oh, he's standing. Oh, he tried. But at least he opened up his eyes there, because his eyes were closed there before. So he's doing a little better. But at least he's doing a little bit better.
Hey, Mabustiff, can you see? Your eyes open.
Seems that way, so it's definitely working.
Yes, I did it.
That's very good to see.
It's been so long since he was able to open his eyes. I was so worried.
Aw.
Oh man, I'm so glad.
Honestly, same. I'm quite happy that his little Pokemon's feeling a little better. Oh, he's whining though. Aw, little guy.
Oh, look at him. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell if they're open or not, but I know the difference.
Well, at least he's doing better. That's all that's better. That's all that matters.
Power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying.
Honestly, I can definitely tell now for sure. Just based on the fact that it's, there's definitely an obvious difference between his Mabustiff before and after the sandwich. So, we know for sure that stuff works.
I'm gonna bring Mabustiff back to full health. I swear it.
Well, we'll definitely help you on that one.
Oh, yeah, so that's my story. 3 herbs together. Let's find them together.
Definitely for sure. And we also help out Miraidon too, as well as Mabustiff, so honestly, 2 reasons to do so. Oh, Arven again. So what do you want to tell us about now, buddy? Oh no, it's Toro. I forgot. Toro is the one that called us, not Arven. Forgot that Toro called us last time.
Hello, Spooks. This is Toro.
Hello, Toro. Long time no see.
I think that Miradon has regained more of its original power. While riding upon it, seems you should be able to move across water now.
Yep, definitely seems that way. Miradon can now move across bodies of water, opening up new ways for you to get around. If you press the B button while you're on water, Miradon can even jump. Okay, so nothing special, just go in water and start swimming. Okay, cool.
I'm relying on you to continue taking good care of Miradon.
Thank you, Toro. Definitely try. Down he go, back into our pocket he goes. But now we have the ability to swim, so that's very good for us. So if we want to swim, we can. Thing is now we need to make our way towards our next goal. Oh, wait a minute. It even says which way we did it, too. That's interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. But, also we get a better look at the Open Sky Titan, too. That's pretty nice. But we want to make our way over here, I think, next. So, Starfall Street. Alright, let's see here. Dark Crew Base. Storming the Dark Crew's base. Giacomo of the Siegen Squad. Boss of Team Stark Crew. Since he only recently began training Dark-type Pokemon, he's not too much of a challenge in battle. He used to be a straight-laced student, or star student, but certain events set him on a very different path. Okay then, well, let's make our way towards him then, because that's definitely our next option of places to go. Thing is how do we get there from our current location, because let's be honest here, we have quite a little bit of a climb back down for sure. So, I guess we'll just jump on down, I guess. That would definitely help. Or you jump right into the little lake there, but I don't think that's going to lead us to where we want to be. Let's see here, based on positioning where we're at currently, if we go towards this Pokemon Center, over here, it might lead us to where we want to be. So I guess we just follow this little mountain here and just jump off the cliffs towards where we need to go next. Ooh, that's quite far though. Might have to do this a little differently then. So slide down the mountain a little bit. But as long as we jump safely, we should be perfectly fine, I would think. But, yeah, definitely let's make our way towards our next goal here. Because, oh, I think I found him. There he is. Okay. So this was the guy we saw. Oh, he's level 30. Oh, we found him. Ooh, we found a timid nature, too. Okay, sorry for that random cut there, but, I had a little bit of technical difficulties, so, I ended up just catching the guy that I saw here, but honestly, yeah, that was a little unfortunate, just because, I was in the middle, getting ready to fight him, and then I had a little bit of technical difficulty, so, a little unfortunate, but here we go. Charcadet, the Fire Child Pokemon. Its firepower increases when it fights, reaching over 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. It likes berries that are rich in fats. 2 foot tall, 23 pounds. Interesting. Okay then. Well, the Fire Child Pokemon. Welcome to our team, buddy. Well, you are male. Honestly, I might go with this name just because I had a little bit of time to think about this one while I was waiting to reset all my, recording stuff to make it so you guys can see. But I'm gonna go with Grim. I think I like that name. And honestly, you know what? We might add him to our party, just because he seems pretty cool. He's level 30 though, so we won't be able to use him right away, I think. But for the most part, I haven't really used Pam yet, so I think we can swap out Pam here, I think. Just so we have a slot for Charcadet here, because honestly, I kind of like Charcadet a little bit more than Pam, just because I feel like Pam's gonna fall off later down the line. I could be wrong, but I'm going based off of the fact that Pam was a starter, route Pokemon, and the thing is Charcadet was level 30 when we found it, so I feel like it's probably a lot better to have on our team. But let's make sure we're going the right way for where we need to go next, because the thing is mapping-wise, I want to make sure we're going the right way. Because the thing is we want to head over to Starfall Street for the Dark Crew base here. I just want to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Okay, so if we go towards this Pokemon Center over here, it should lead us closer to where we want to go. And based on the fact that I'm seeing another town pass there, that should be the... Oh, is that the Water-type gym leader? I'm pretty sure he's definitely not our next one. I feel like, if anything, I think Iono is probably our next... It was carrying a coin. Oh, you talking about that one Pokemon? I want to fight you, actually. I need to learn a little... Okay. I need to learn a little bit more about this Gimmighoul Pokemon, though. I'm trying to find a little Pokemon carrying a coin. Okay, well, I was hoping you'd give me a little bit more information, but Yasmin. Okay. Still haven't been able to catch that Pokemon, by the way. Because, yeah, he's been definitely quite, elusive. But we know the name for him, it's Gimmighoul, because we keep getting his little coins. But, I was hoping that you would tell me more about him, but apparently you know just as much as I do about him, which is a little unfortunate in our case. But Cloudsire did get a level, which is really good for him. Does he want Yawn, though? That's a real question. Probably not. I think Sleep is not gonna be as good, but Tinka-Tink... Tinka-Tink? What's a Tinka-Tink? Won't stay, I think? I don't know what it... Oh, hey! It's a Pokemon with a little mallet. Hello there. I'm guessing you're Steel-type, based on the fact that you're holding what looks like a Steel Club. So, I'm guessing Fighting-type is what we want to use on you. But you are hitting back with some Rock-type moves. Okay then. You're interesting, though. You kind of remind me of the Pokemon... Or, not Pokemon. The League of Legends character, Poppy. It's been a long time since I played League. But, that's what it reminds me of, though, to be completely honest, which is interesting. Huh. I'm trying so hard, but I can't find it. I just stare into the tall grass. Okay, then. Well, she didn't give us information about Gimmighoul. That little coin Pokemon runs away fast. You can't catch it, but it drops a coin if you find it. Maybe if I amass a good collection of its coins... Maybe we can get it? That's the only thing I can think of, unless we can't catch it. But interesting, though. I'm definitely gonna run over here, though, for a nice heal. Just because we did kind of fight that target a little too early. Because we did kind of fight it with level 21s. So, probably better that we get a nice heal for everybody. But it's cool that we got ourselves a new Pokemon, though. I will say that. Just because that is a pretty cool little fire soldier little Pokemon. I'm not sure what he turns into, but he's cool looking. I will say that. But let's make sure we're going the right way, though. I want to make sure we're staying on the right track. If we go through here... Yeah, we don't want to go the... Wait a minute. What was that on the... Hello? Is that... Okay, that's definitely Pam, but a different version of him. Okay, then. Interesting. Well, apparently we can find the evolution to him here. We can also find nice little Alice's flying around. I kind of miss our Altaria from Diamond and Pearl, I will be honest. But it's cool to see our, like, some of the old Pokemon we used all over the place for sure. I will say that. But, oh, didn't even see the Swablu. Oops. Well, we don't need to worry about you, Swablu. We already know all about you. We used you in our last series. I don't want to double up on a Pokemon we've already used, though. But we can grab the information by running into it, though. What's with the flags, though, in this area? Is that just for Team Star, or... Oh. I keep running into Pokemon I don't want to accidentally run into. Technically, it marks it down on our Pokedex, though, for us accidentally doing this. But, yeah, I'm trying to focus more on the newer Pokemon if we're trying to catch something. Just because, obviously, we could easily run into Mankey, and we could easily run into, like, you know, Swablus everywhere in other Pokemon games, so I want to focus more on Pokemon we haven't seen yet, for sure, when it comes to Pokemon we catch. Oh, I think we found Team Star, actually. So, I thought this was leading to the town, but apparently not. But here goes a Rotom phone. Is it Cassiopeia? Because that will definitely prove that. Yep, it is. Okay. So, every time we get to a location, for each of them, Nemona, Arven, and Cassiopeia, they'll call us once we get in the range of where we need to be. But, here we go.
Cassiopeia here. I see you're getting close to one of the Team Star boss bases. I take it this means you decided to join my operation.
I guess so. I don't know why we're really doing it, but honestly, we can help you, I guess. You did ask, and it didn't seem like you had bad intentions based on what you said, so maybe it's a good idea? I guess we'll find out.
Thank you. With this, you're officially a member of Operation Starfall.
Starfall, you say? Hold on a second. Oh, hello. Wait a minute. Clavell? That's 100% Clavell. What is he doing? I'm sorry, but... Okay, let me compose myself. That's 100% him, though. What do you mean, Operation Starfall? Does this Operation Starfall of yours have room for one more member?
What? Who are you?
Obviously, Clavell. But he's pretending to be somebody else. The name's Clive.
Oh, and how long have you been spying on us?
No need to get your hackles raised. I'm a pal of our mutual friend here. Isn't that right, Spooks? I guess maybe? We're not pals. That's rude. Yeah, sure. Maybe. We can definitely go with that. Shy as ever I see. I honestly would have said yes, because I already know it's 100% Clavell, but I guess our character can't see through it completely.
We're talking about going against Team Star here. It's not something you can just join in for fun.
I'm well aware. I just need to sort out some unsettled business with Team Star, that's all. Besides, I tend to get the job done well. Not that you can take my word for it, but it's true. Okay, then.
I suppose I'm hardly in a position to refuse help. Welcome to the operation, Clive.
Okay, Looks like Clavell will be joining us for our story, though. That's interesting. I was not expecting that, but I'll take it. I like Clavell. I like his character design. I like his obvious attitude on things, because I did not expect him to dress up like somebody and pretend to be another student to join in on our adventure. So, you know what? We'll take it. Great. That settles it then. I think I heard your name earlier, Cassiopeia. Was it? Who exactly are you? I don't think we're getting that information.
Team Star and I share some history. That's all I say for now.
Okay, not enough information, but sure.
I see. In that case, I won't press you further.
Okay.
Good. Now go back to business. Let's talk Operation Starfall.
Yes. What would you have us do?
Simply put, I want you to raid each one of Team Star's bases. Then you'll defeat the bosses of their team, and put an end to their rule.
So basically, destroy them from the inside, pretty much. That's basically what I got from when we first heard that. So, yeah. Interesting.
Put an end to their rule. You mean we need to oust their bosses from their role somehow?
That's right. Team Star is made up of 5 squads, and each of those squads has its own base. You should be able to see the front gates of one of those bases now, in fact.
Okay. Which we saw. Interesting.
Oh yes, I can see them over there.
On the other side of those is the base proper. And somewhere within the base lies one of those your targets, a squad boss.
Okay. So, we're hunting down their leaders and basically destroying them from the inside, and basically completely raiding their home bases. Although they're just delinquents, though. So, still don't understand why we're really, messing with them, since we didn't see any reason to really do so. They're aggressive on their tactics on trying to get people to join them, but it wasn't like they were, completely forcing. It was more vocally kind of insinuating they should join. But, okay then.
Okay, I'm starting to get the idea.
Well, that's just the outline. The key to the whole operation is the code that the team has to follow. If someone challenges one of the squad bosses to a battle, they have no choice but to accept. And what's more, is they just so happen to lose that battle, they must forfeit their role as boss altogether. If I went ahead and issued challenges to each base under your name, Spooks.
Oh, okay, so they're already waiting for us to come there. Interesting.
They're basically declarations of war.
Oh. Okay, we've really made them mad then.
Now if all Team Star know is that we're looking for a fight.
So let's say we defeat all the bosses, then step down. Then they step down from their rules. What happens next then?
Yeah, what happens then?
The rest of the team crumbles with no one left to lead them. That's what happens.
Makes sense. Why do you hate them so much?
It's a solid plan, but not without wrinkles. Each base has a bunch of Pokemon inside to fend off intruders, and the bases themselves are a considerable size. Your Garden Variety trainer would be overrun long before they'd get anywhere near the boss. That's why your skills are essential to this operation, Spooks.
Skills? What do you mean?
Defeat the Pokemon inside the base and drag the boss out from where they are hiding.
Okay, got it.
First things first, though, you'll need to deal with any grunts that might be guarding the front gates.
Okay, simple enough. Simple as said, but easier said than done, right?
And what will you be doing in the meantime?
Probably just watching us.
Like I said before, I have history with Team Star. That means I can operate out in the open. I'll back you up from afar.
Okay. Noted.
Alright then, and what will be my role?
Sorry, but I don't trust you completely just yet. For now, I'd like you to monitor the bases and act as Spooks' support.
Okay, well, I'll take it. You're a cautious one, alright. I respect that.
I'll be in touch again when the plan advances to the next stage. Good hunting out there.
Okay, good hunting indeed. Well, at least we got Clavell or Clive here to help us out.
Well, go and get 'em, Spooks.
Okay, Director Clavell, you want to be honest?
I've no idea what you mean, but if anyone asks you about me, remember this. I'm Clive, a normal academy student just like you. Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay, well, if you say so.
Totally, Clive. I'll definitely believe you to be Clive and not Clavell.
Oh, I like him. He's funny. He's definitely funny. But let's make our way to Team Star's dark base here. See what we can possibly do to oust their leader here. Because we sent a declaration of war against them. And, all because of Cassiopeia. Oh. And look at that. The grunts we ran into before. Probably not, but Grunt A and Grunt B definitely do look familiar. Whoa, hold it. Up ahead, it's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the Senjin Squad. Yep, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Makes sense. But, I'm not no random kid. We set a declaration of war towards all of you and, your kind. So, sorry, but, we're here to destroy your entire base. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, amigo, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. You're just going on a hunch here, but are you that Spooks kid? You know that piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Yeah, maybe. Sure. Yeah, definitely. Huh, maybe I am, he says. Cool as a cucumber. Honestly, not always the best policy, you know. But I'm not really scared of you, to be honest. Hug, you know what? Doesn't matter who you are. You're not getting through. Buzz off, or you'll get thrashed by me in battle, kid. What will it be? I'll get out of your hair, or I'll take you on. I'll definitely take you on. Cross, sassy kids like you are the worst. That's it. Prepare to get stomped into the dirt. I'd like to see you try. I'll be honest, I'd definitely like to see you try. But here we go, back to Team Star again. For the first time in a little bit. Since, honestly, it's been a little bit since we've seen Team Star. Oh, you got a Murkrow. Okay, interesting. So Team Star isn't just going to be using normal and poison type Pokemon like we thought before. Because that was something we weren't sure about before. So, this definitely confirms that they will stay true to the typing of this area. Also, you definitely have super luck, don't you? Uh-oh. We learned how strong Murkrow could be in our last series, so we need to be very careful. But thankfully, I think we're fine here. Just keep going with Aqua Jet, and down goes our first little Team Star grunt here. They tried to stop us at the gate, but let's be honest here, we're going to be busting those gates open here in a second, and making our way right on into their base, if they like it or not. Why did such a sassy kid have to be so strong? Honestly, I just felt like beating you. How about that one? Brah, how the heck could I lose? It was pretty easy. Well, whatever, it's your problem now. Finish up here, for me, would you, bud? Okay, thanks. Hasta la Vistar. Hasta la Vistar, I guess. Okay, then. So what do you want to try, Mr. Grumpy? She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude. Huh. Well, I feel sorry for you, I guess. Well, I'm gonna go into the base now and give the rest of the squad the heads up. We'll come at you full force if you set a foot inside, so you might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Thanks for the best of luck. I was actually not expecting that one, but hasta la vista, I guess. Hasta la vista, I guess, indeed. That's, very interesting. Oh, I'm guessing Cassiopeia's calling.
I see you took care of the guards. Nice work.
Yep, definitely nice work indeed. Thanks, Cassiopeia.
Now hold up inside the base is Team Star's Dark Crew, the Senjin Squad. Their base, or their boss guy, Como, pretty much runs the whole of Team Star. And he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself.
Okay, interesting.
He's a sharp guy. Even a declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably to wear you down with a wave of grunts, then finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon as you can, until the big man himself shows up.
Okay, got it. Interesting.
Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off the speeds of the operation. Time to wipe the Senjin Squad off the map.
Okay. Senjin Squad, I hope you're ready, because we're about to bring a raid right to your base. And honestly, I guess we'll find out how this works here. So, let's ring the bell. Are you ready to challenge Team Star using the first 3 Pokemon of your party? Oh, first 3 Pokemon. Okay. Well, if we're going to be doing that, let's prepare then. Okay, so they're Dark-type Pokemon. So we want to definitely have Jeff. So let's move Jeff over to, obviously, the front. Move Donald up front because he has Fighting-type moves. Other than that, for Dark types, we really don't have much else. So I guess we'll go with Grim, because Grim is a little bit more in levels, maybe. Maybe he can help out here. But interesting. Okay, hopefully this works. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. But, we have our first 3 Pokemon in our party up front. So, let's ring the bell and say we're ready to go. And get on into our first raid with Team Star. So our first, regal assault on Team Star officially begins now. Oh, and Clive has joined us. Careful now, Spooks time. Team Star has a unique way of doing battles. They call it a Star Barrage. To get through it, you need to use the R button to send out multiple Pokemon and have them battle at the same time. Okay, Star Barrage, interesting. If your Pokemon get low on health, come back here and I'll heal them up for you. The grunts you'll be facing will heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp out there. Okay, so they're prepared for us then. Oh, something's going on. Heads up, gang. Some jumped up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. Clearly he doesn't know who he's messing with. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. To our unwanted guest, if you could defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. Okay then. So basically, we go for him. Send Star Barrage. Send your Pokemon out with the R button to defeat a set number of Team Star's Pokemon before time runs out. When taking on the challenge of a Star Barrage, you have 3 Pokemon out at the same time. How to lose. You lose in a Star Barrage if all your Pokemon get too worn out in battle, or if time runs out. Recovering or retreating. If one of your Pokemon can no longer battle, you can help it recover by using a vending machine. If you decide you want to give up, before time runs out, press the Y button. Okay, defeat 30 Pokemon of Team Star. Okay, interesting. I see Sneasels, though. Let's send out our Pokemon. Can we send out multiple, or how does this work? Okay, yeah, we definitely can send out multiple. So, we just need to make sure we send out all of our Pokemon in short succession of each other, so they're not going to get overrun here. Because, let's be honest here, we definitely want to be careful. But, looks like we have some Ponyards here too. So Sneasels and Ponyards, good to know. But as long as we keep out a good amount of Pokemon, we should easily be able to deal with them. Slowly but surely, for sure. But we do got ourselves some little Sandiles here too. But we're definitely racking up the points quite quickly. But as long as we keep making our ways towards their tents, it looks like we'll easily find their Pokemon. But send out 2 Pokemon for them. They have Zoroas as well. They have a lot of Dark-type Pokemon. Interesting though. But we've already gotten 11 Pokemon in 30, 11 of 30 Pokemon in basically a minute, so we're doing really, really good there. So far, it looks like we're perfectly ready for any kind of things they try to do to us, for sure. Because we're easily destroying their Pokemon. But that doesn't mean that we're in the clear just yet. But it doesn't mean that we're down for the count, though. But we are taking Jeff into a fight that he really shouldn't be joining there, to be honest. But yeah, Jeff's not looking too good. We won't throw him into the next Murkrow group, I think, just because I don't think it's safe to do so. But we will send out our little Grim here, because he'll have an easier time with the Murkrow, I feel like. Okay, 21, not bad. Although our Pokemon for Grim, or not Grim, but just in general for Jeff, he's not having a good time. But hopefully, well, maybe Jeff, as long as he doesn't fight a flying-type Pokemon, he'll be fine. So maybe we can still get away with being quite how we're doing right now. But we got ourselves some Stunkies over here. But so far, so good. All their Pokemon are definitely not having the easiest time against us. So as long as we play safe to our, like, you know, what we can do, we'll easily be able to get through the last Pokemon here. But interesting, though, for how you deal with their Pokemon. But there we go, 30 of 30, and we are now finished with their little Team Star Barrage. He's way above our level. We gotta get the boss. Okay, here we go. Team Senjin Squad's boss is here. And, well, that's interesting. Okay, then, is that a... what? That's definitely a car. But it's a very interesting looking car. But here we go, that's their boss, though. Gaiakamo. Boss of Team Star's Start Crew, Gaiakamo. Okay then, Gaiakamo. Nice to meet you. I hope you're ready for a fight, because, let's be honest here. We're definitely ready ourselves. Just gonna be completely honest there. But, here he is.
You've done a real number on us, Party Crasher. Spooks, was it? I'm Gaiakamo, at the deck. I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you, though, and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick Requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started then.
Okay, Gaiakamo. Definitely talking pretty big for for someone that thinks he's gonna win. But, okay, here we go. Gaiakamo, the very first of the Team Star leaders. But, as well as a DJ as well. But Gaiakamo of Team Star, he reminds me of Guzma, though, based on his, like, kind of, like, vibe he kind of gives off. Is our Pokemon still going to be low on HP?
You don't really think of things through, do you? Declared war on Team Star is a really bad move.
If you say so. Oh, we're fully healed. Okay, good. Okay. So, he only has 2 Pokemon, though. And we have 6, so we're perfectly fine. I'm going to set up a Silk Trap, though. But what's going on with the thing in the middle? Because that thing definitely has an eye. Is that thing alive? Or is the... maybe it's attached to the car. That's weird, though. Okay, then. Wonder what that thing is, because that's definitely... oh, you have Defiance. Forgot about that. Okay, this is... well, I just gave him a free... oops. Maybe that wasn't smart. I just raised this Pokemon.
How's that for a good trick? I'll spin you up real good, Party Crasher.
I wish I didn't use Pounce. Yeah, not the best thing. Or lowering his speed, but raising his attack by 4. Ooh, yeah, that's not good. That is very not good. Jeff, I might have you just go for a knockout on yourself here. Because, we're not in a good situation. I just raised that thing way too strong, and, I think I kind of just messed myself up quite badly. But the thing is I lowered its speed, and Poniard definitely needs that speed to be able to fight us. So maybe we could play around with that. But we're definitely terrestrializing now. We need to. But we're going to go into low sweep here, because 4 times effectiveness against Dark and Steel type, we should be fine for Poniard, even though we just raised its attack by 4, which is not smart. I forgot that Pounce drops speed, to be honest. But it was our only other bug-type move we could have used. But down goes Poniard. Thankfully, we don't need to worry about any of the stats we just gave it. Down goes Poniard, though, for sure. Okay, Gaiakamo. Reverum. Reverum? Huh? What's a Reverum?
Time to up the tempo. This show ain't over yet.
Yep, it definitely isn't. Oh, it's his car itself. Okay, then. Reverum's Intimidate has now been activated. Okay, Senjin Starmobile level 20. Okay, well apparently low sweep is good against him. So let's just keep in the low sweeps. I'm guessing it's a dark steel type. I'm guessing just like Poniard? I could be wrong. Well, that didn't do anything. But it did lower its speed. So, maybe not the worst thing. I guess. I'm not too sure. Let's go Aqua Jet since we're terrestrialized into water. So let's see if that does any more damage than doing super effective. No, basically the same. Okay then, it's going Snarl. Ooh, okay. Well, that's a lot of damage. Dropping our special attack, but we're still doing pretty good here. So as long as we keep in the... Never mind. I was going to say if we hit him again, we should be perfectly fine, but does not seem like that's the situation here. Well, based on the fact of what the gym leader for Bracia said, he said that we should be able to at least use level 30s. So I think we can technically use Brim here without worrying too much here. But I'm going to say let's Will-O-Wisp you, just so we're doing damage to you. Okay, try to use Metal Sound on me, but hopefully we get the Will-O-Wisp in there. Doesn't affect... Oh. Doesn't affect. Okay, then. Not sure how I feel about that one. But, let's see here. I'm gonna say let's go for Flame Charge. Let's try and raise our speed. Well, he definitely is quite fast, this Pokemon. So we definitely want to try and do as much as we possibly can in the short amount of time that we have, with the fact of, well, let's be honest here, he's hitting quite hard for everything he's been doing here. So as long as we keep hitting, keep doing damage, keep being prepared, while also doing a decent amount of damage to him. Are we faster than him now? I'm not too sure. Nope, he's still faster. So 2 speed ups with Brim here wasn't enough to actually deal with him. Which doesn't mean we're in a bad situation. Just means that he's definitely prepared for us. But, let's see here. I'm gonna say, let's go into maybe Cloudsire here, so Sammy should be fine here, I think. And we get to use Cloudsire for the first time, so honestly, better than not getting to use them at all. But it says we can use Poison Tail, so we still go for those kind of attacks, but I'm gonna go for Slam here. Because Slam might paralyze him if he can be affected by statuses. I'm guessing based on the fact that the fire didn't go through, and also, wow, okay then, they were not joking on him being spiky, or her being spiky, so, interesting, okay. I did not realize that those spots on Sammy were actually spikes. Okay then, that's, kinda scary, just because, I did not expect that one. But, us being asleep is not the best thing for us right now. So let's try and revive maybe Quaxly here, or Quaxwell, and hopefully be prepared for this, Starmobile here, because let's be honest here, it's definitely catching us off guard for the most part, with the fact that, it's quite fast for the most part, and getting a crit is not the thing that we need. Oof, okay then. Well, he's level 20, but he was easily wiping the floor with us. So I'm not too sure how I feel about that one. But let's send out Mars, though. We got rid of half of his HP, though. But the thing is it's like a Titan. It's kind of like a boss. So as long as we play safe, we should be fine. Thing is I need to lower its speed if we want to win this. He's going Metal Sound, so he's trying to drop our stats for defense. So, or special defense. But the thing is if we keep dropping in, like, speed lowering of any sorts, we should be fine for the most part, I think. Thing is I'm not sure how many of those snarls we can take without being literally sent into oblivion by this guy, because he's definitely hurting. He's hurting quite bad. But let's see here, check the statuses. How low is his speed now? Well, it's definitely lowered quite a bit. But based on his little miniature picture there, it looks like the actual Pokemon is not the whole car. It's only attached to the car, which is interesting. Okay then. Well, let's definitely go for a heal on Quaxwell, since he's definitely gonna like a nice little heal here. And if we can get that heal, we should be faster now than the Starmobile, at least with our main little buddy, because Donald should be fine now, I think. But I was actually not quite ready for this to actually be a lot longer of a battle than I actually anticipated. Well, the story for actually starting this area was quite big, to be completely honest, but I actually did not realize that we were actually getting ourselves into an actual, like, you know, full-on, like fights with the entirety of Team Star here. So, Well, the raid thing, I definitely understood that was a raid, but I didn't realize we were going to be, like, running through their base and, like, actually, like, taking on the entire, like, group of them. I thought we were going to be, like, one by one, like, how with, like, Team Rocket and, like, Team Skull and other things, like, one-on-one battles with everybody. But no, we were literally raiding against their whole base, which is interesting. But down goes Gaiakamo, and down goes, their little car here too. Jeez, that thing's strong though. Or at least the boss version of it. Jeez. Nice try though.
Guess that's it.
Yep, that's it, buddy. Sorry, Gaiakamo. But it looks like, based on what we were told by Cassiopeia, I guess you lose your group here.
About half a year ago. Guess that's that.
Looks like we're learning about his past. Oh, and here's the other group members. Okay then, so that's the fighting one. I think the one on the left was Fairy. One on the right, that looks like a ninja, was Poison, and that's obviously the fire one in the middle. Okay then. And I'm not sure which one's talking, so I'm gonna do normal voices for right now, just because I don't know which one's which. What's up, Gaiakamo? Did something happen?
The big boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had a chat and settled on a few plans.
Okay, now we know at least one of them, so Mela is the red one.
A few plans? Like, for what?
Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently? Well, we figured we gotta make some team rules, like a code, so we'll be able to be on the same page.
Huh, nice. You'll come up with a nice Greek code for us, won't you, Gaiakamo?
No thanks. Way too much pressure. You used to be a president of the student council, but everyone ended up hating me after that, right?
Oh, he was the original student council member. Oh, so based on that, he was the original student council before Nemona. Interesting.
Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone, and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after like 5 minutes.
I cannot help but concur. Mal student's hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules were vexation, made manifest.
My point exactly. You'll all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code.
But you always know what is best for the team. Gaiakamo, you look out for us.
Okay then.
You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star wouldn't just work. Stuck-up student council preds isn't who you are anymore, man. The code written by the Gaiakamo. I'm looking at it now. I'd follow it any day.
As would I.
Okay. Thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I'll write up the new darn code.
So technically we just dropped their leader. Okay then. Easy one to go for. You probably shouldn't have been training up some dark-type Pokemon, buddy, because we caught you off guard, didn't we?
I did the best I could. I wrote the code myself. There's no going back on it now. My days are past, it's over. So here, take my star badge, would you?
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you, Gaiakamo. And we also get a postcard with you. Team Star's Dark Crew defeated. Starfall Street. The Dark Badge. Okay. Interesting.
I'll give you this choice TM too. You worked it fair and square.
You obtained foul play. Thank you. That's a pretty good move. I'll take it. And obviously the user's turns, the target strength against it, the higher the attack stat, the greater the damage this move inflicts. Pretty good move.
So that's how this party ends. But let's talk about these crazy Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh?
Honestly, he seems pretty friendly, outside of, our raid with them.
You learn those trainer champs at the academy, like what moves you should use and stuff.
Nope, I sure did. Not really, no.
Okay, you like it at the academy, having fun?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's pretty fun.
No kidding.
No kidding at all. Oh, hey, Clive. Sorry to interrupt, but are you Kaya Kamo?
Oh, wasn't expecting Giant Pompadour to make a guest appearance today. You get a Quaxly and style that up for you.
Yep, totally. I'm just after a quick word, would you mind?
Sure. I can tell you, it's gonna be something annoying, but guess I'm newly freed for the time.
Thanks. I'll get straight to it. It seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So why won't you break up the team and start attending class at the Academy again?
That's what you want to know. As it happens, we're actually waiting on Pal, though. We don't know if they'll be coming back, though.
Pal? He looks pretty sad about that. Huh. Maybe they're not as bad as we thought. That's interesting. A pal, a close friend of yours, are they?
There's only the strongest boss of all Team Star. Like hell, there's a top champion, who's absolute number one trainer in them. They're the one who invited us, other bosses to form the team. We'll call them the Big Boss.
Okay, the Big Boss. And where is the Big Boss of yours now?
Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now.
He disappeared for a whole year and a half? That's weird.
We thought if we kept Team Star going, they'd get back in touch one day. But teachers kept pressuring us to call it quits. Then we get party crashers like you two.
Sorry, but honestly, we kind of were tasked with by a strange hacker, and honestly, I was kind of curious. I didn't mean to actually drop you, though.
Maybe the Big Boss didn't ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before now.
Oh, well, that kind of answered your question, didn't it?
So, Team Star and this Big Boss.
Oh, no, that's Clive. So Team Star and this Big Boss of yours, they're really that important to you.
Is the sky blue? Then, let me put in words you kids at the Academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure.
You know what? That is what the Academy wants you to find. The treasure. And it looks like he definitely found his treasure, their boss. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I think we found exactly what we needed to learn here, Clavell. And I hope that might change your opinion on them, because I think it kind of changed mine, honestly. But let's see here. Back to Cassiopeia.
Spooks, it's me. It seems Gaikama no longer carries his star badge, the symbol of his status as a boss. He gave it to you, did he?
Yep, he definitely did. But I'm still not too sure on our project here.
I see. With his boss out of the picture, the Sinjin squad is pretty much done for.
I guess so. Not sure how I feel about it.
Gaikamo. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone, as promised.
Okay then, thank you. 5,000 LP. And I guess we're done here. You can now make more kinds of TMs using the TM machine. Thanks.
I took the liberty of adding some new entries to the range of TMs you can make in the TM machines. These new TMs should help you improve your Pokemon's battle capabilities even further. In any case, you did some solid work out there, so much so that you deserve an extra reward. Someone from my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs.
Okay, thanks. And, oh, it's Penny. Your supply team member is Penny? That's odd. So she's in connection with Cassiopeia then, based on that. Huh?
Hello, I'm Penny from the supply units.
You're also from the school. We saved you when Team Star tried to make you part of their team.
You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stickers.
I was glad to help. Yeah, I don't mind helping you. Been a while since we've seen you, though.
Course you do remember.
Yep, we do.
But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall. It's part of my independent study, you know? The treasure hunts. I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes.
That's a very specific thing, hacking. Okay then. Okay then. So you must have been the person that hacked into our phone to let Cassiopeia at least get in contact with us. Okay, so that makes a little bit more sense why we've been tasked with Operation Starfall and taking down the Team Star Grunts, because we helped out Penny here, and then she probably relayed it to her boss. Okay, I understand it a little bit more now.
So here you go, your bonus reward from Cassiopeia.
Okay then. You've obtained some lots of Pokemon materials. Thank you.
You should be able to make tons of champs with those. And Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of Team Star's bases. Also, I heard all about how you had your Pokemon charged into battle. Seems you were pretty amazing. With the trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine.
Okay then.
There's 4 more squad bosses left, so good luck.
Thank you, Penny. We'll see you again another time. Huh. Her and her little Eevee backpack are very, very, very specific, but this ended up being a lot longer than I thought it would be. So, yeah, I guess this is where we're definitely going to be ending off today's episode here. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. We just did our very first Team Starter base, and that was quite interesting. I was also not expecting there to be a boss Pokemon hidden inside the Team Star base, but you learn something new every day, don't you? But at least we took on at least the very first of our adventure. So Guy Combo down, and as well as the Flying Sky Titan as well. So, a lot of things we did today. And honestly, with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.